extract, always active. And I want it to extract everything, actually, so I don't need to filter. This one, insert on brown, extract on blue, extract on brown, insert on blue. The extract is going to be always active, but I'm only going to extract infinity dust, double compressed infinity dust blocks, I reckon.
So I need 4 diamantine.
Then extracts on blue,
4.
but only. Oh, I want to blacklist double compressed infinity dust blocks.
Clay. Platinum gears. Okay, let's see which one takes priority. Right, so I've got half a stack of Restonia crystal. That'll keep me going for a little bit. So I can get some of these lasers built.
It's a while since I've used the crafter. Oh, it does need power, which is a bit annoying.
It does. I mean, most of them do. They are machines. Okay, that's a little bit in the middle of the base.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, fair enough.
Result of crafting operation will stay an input buffer.
Casing. Lithium.
Stay an input buffer.
Ender Splendor. Where was that quest that I just did? Previous question. Ooh, I need to go and try and get all those rewards you've done.
Yeah. I've been getting your rewards and put them in the computer.
I've not. Lead ingots.
Right, I need some power cables.
Enderium,
What are we
Electra.
using for power?
Conduits or the ultimate universal cables, depending on where you're connecting to.
Oh, we're still using advanced universal cables down here.
Yeah, we should probably upgrade at some point.
Well, actually, advanced is the one we have enough of, so might have to move the soul binder. There we go, plugged in.
Good. I've got a nice colourful inventory of different ingots.
Right, now I just need to wait for a load of grains of infinity to come in.
Right, I'm going to go and steam this Restonia.
We're not automatically putting grains of infinity in the crafter yet. That's a separate step that I'm not in a position to deal with.
Is it not its own little system? Is that not how you set it up?
Well, it is set up as its own little system, but the grains of infinity obviously automatically go into the computer by default when they come in, so they can't be added to the cycle.
What you should do is, rather than put them into the computer, use the conduits and set the priority to being turned back into a block.
No. No, the grain to infinity from downstairs, from when they're made initially, go
yeah.
into the computer. The rest of the system
Yes.
is its own separate cycle. But to actually kickstart it and to increase the number in it so it runs faster, I'm having to pull them out of the computer.
Okay, that makes sense. We have steaming Restonia, and now Factorio. Apparently. So now that we have Elevatium, we can increase the factory sizes of our mechanism machines. Or we can do the thing that I want to do, which is lasers. Because once we've got this up and running and we start getting iridium, we can do auto crafting, which I desperately want to do. Right, laser base. Restonia, right. Oh, it's not steaming Restonia.
Okay, it's running, but it's going to take a lot more grains of infinity because I want to get to a double compressed block before we start sag milling down.
Yeah. Which
means I need 9 single compressed, which means I need 81 blocks, which means I need... I mean, actually, this setup needs more grains of infinity before it will start working than I actually needed total to make your jetpack. I'm not sure it's actually worth it.
Okay. Right.
But it's running anyway.
I need your input.
Okay.
Lasers. I assume we're going to have a farm of them.
Maybe.
Where would you like to have a farm of them?
Well, my understanding, first things first, is lasers have to have a line of sight to the void or bedrock.
I don't know if they do anymore. I think they used to. I'm not sure they do anymore.
Well, my thinking is if they do, that would be a lot easier to accomplish in the end. And you said they are more effective in the end.
I said that we could
for iridium.
Have a high chance of getting iridium. So
which is what you wanted.
Yes, but it comes down to if we just want to focus on iridium or if we can use this for all of our ores.
Yeah.
Because if we were going to put it on the overworld, I would suggest we dig underneath the power station, maybe.
Maybe.
The problem with having it over there in the end is getting it to and from and keeping the trunk loaded.
Yes.
Because there is a tesseract.
We've probably got ender storage. I've just found an emerald, a basalt emerald ore.
Long distances.
2 of them, in fact. 3. Loads of emeralds.
Dark Solarium. See, we could make quantum entangler porters to go to the end and back. They might be to take an anchor upgrade. That might be worth doing. Sure, I'll try and make one of those. It's part of a quest anyway to make one.
Yeah.
So, sure. So I need...
I'm also getting gold nuggets from my mining. Just FYI, it's just a thing that happens apparently.
Interesting. Is that a pickaxe material?
I don't think so, because I've not changed this pickaxe since we started.
I mean, we changed the pack version and then reverted it. I don't know if that's messed with something.
Doubt it. The world just wouldn't load on the new version, that's why we've reverted.
Yeah, but I don't know if it messed with some of the property values.
Who knows?
Right. Continental Porters.
Yeah, there's an update to Divine Journey, but it didn't come with any server files, and the server just would not start. So we are not playing that.
Yeah.
I mean, by it didn't come with any server. I mean, it didn't have any built-in server files that I could download. So I kind of made my own in the way I would normally, by removing mods that I knew were client-side mods and leaving the rest.
Yeah.
But that did not work.
Right. Continental Porter. That's painful. Weather crystal. Did you get any spare Enderman?
Nope.
Oh.
Have a quick trip to the end.
I'm about to go and stay there for a while.
Unfortunately, I think I've got most of the soul vials on me, so...
Yeah. Let me see how many you actually need. Soul vial, Ender crystal. I do have enough. I've got 2, if that's enough.
Oh, I've stepped in the fire again.
There are some Endermen here. Couldn't see any Endermen for a minute. Enderman. 2 Endermen. That will do. Back to bed.
All the grains of infinity.
There we go.
I mean, while I'm down here, I might get enough to kickstart the system and to make your armour, so...
Yeah.
I'm already up to 46. What did I say I need
That's
to
pretty
kickstart
good.
the system?
I wasn't listening.
I think it must be 81 times 9. So,
Night vision.
like 700? That doesn't sound right. I'm sure I said like 200, but I'm not sure I actually got that from.
Vibrant crystals.
Should definitely be sort of in the region of 700.
Yeah.
I needed 216 for your armour. I've got a stack,
6 levels.
so I'm like a third of the way there.
Right, that's 1 Ender crystal. 2 Ender crystals. Pulsating. Blood crystal. Okay. Oh. I'm going to need to make 2 continental portals, aren't I? For this to work.
I guess so.
Back to the end I go.
I hope you appreciate that I'm doing all this to make your armour. Mine is done.
I mean, I do appreciate it, but also I'm doing all this so you can do auto crafting and don't have to. Okay, 12 levels.
I've got to say the thermal expansion chain's a lot easier than the Ender IO chain,
Yeah.
mainly because it doesn't need all these capacitors.
They're just so repetitive.
There's a reason we've always done the thermal expansion chain before. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Alright. You might have a few buildings to build between sessions.
Oh yay.
Well, so as far as the thermal evaporating building,
Yeah.
we do need a gas building to do hot gas processing, and it would be good to have an auto crafting.
That was what
building.
the second factory was meant to be.
Well,
Well, that was
yes, and
automatic
so-
machinery. It wasn't really for the crafting
Yeah.
as such.
Currently, that's automated processes. It'd be good to have one. We could just use the top floor for now for like interfaces into machines,
Well, what I might do is,
but also molecular assemblers.
because we're planning to move the computer, I will. The new building for the computer will also have space for the molecular assemblers in it.
Okay.
I'm going to need to find. Because I'm going to have to completely change theme for that building. I'm going to have to find some good blocks for it. That might take some time.
Yeah.
It also will probably be mostly underground. It will be
We're not
very
recording
overgrown.
this again for a while.
Anything above ground will be vines.
Yeah.
It will be very overgrown. Because it will
Well,
not match the theme.
We're not recording this again for a while, so you've had plenty of
No,
time
we're
to.
not. It's marginally easier to put the server up now in that it just requires loading up a second computer that takes an hour to start, rather than 3 hours of file transfers. To a remote host. Neither was easy.
No.
Neither was a pleasant method of starting a server. Recast Aquabubble.